Hello everyone, it's Daryl. Hope everybody's having a great day today. I'm having a pretty good day. As you can see, it's a beautiful sunny day here in southeast lower Michigan, I guess we'll call it, the lower thumb area. But today I'm going to show you a little home maintenance trick. It involves a garden hose and a brush of some sort. And this is going to help keep you cooler and save you money in the long run. What do you say we check it out and give it a try? What we're going to do today is service the outside portion of the central air conditioning system. And it is definitely important to change your filter in the house on a regular basis. But during those hot summer months, it's also important to keep these coils clean on the air conditioner outside. I believe this is called the condenser part of it. But you can see all the pine needles, little leaf fragments, little bits of fuzz on it. Especially this time of year, early June in Midwest and Michigan in particular, the cottonwoods bloom and they give off this soft cottony fibrous material, and it collects everywhere. And it collects in these coils and restricts the flow of air through these coils. These coils are what dissipate the heat that's generated by the processes involved in air conditioning your house. And if the heat can't dissipate, then the air temperature in the house is never going to get cold enough, because the temperature of the cold air that you get in your house is directly related to the amount of heat that can be dissipated through these coils. That's why there's coils on all four sides of this box, and there's a big fan inside that pulls air through the coils to keep them cool. So it's good maintenance to keep this clean. And there's a few, here it comes on right now. You see it actually sucks the air up and blows the air up through the top of it. You can see the air is blowing upward right now, so it's pulling an equal amount of air in through the coils right here to keep everything cool. But what happens, like I say, it gets clogged up. And one of the primary ways people use to clean this off is a garden hose, which I just got done using. You can see it laying right here. And you just take it and you spray back and forth in a washing pattern like this to get all the stuff loose. But in my area here, I picked up a lot of pine needles, and I say there's still some lint there from the cottonwoods, so I'm going to use the Webster brush to help it out a little bit. And the important thing is to be very careful, if you're brushing it, not to bend the little coil plates that go up and down. Let me show you. You can see, I hope you can see, how the plates are vertical. The plates go up and down like this. So you never want to brush side to side. If you brush side to side, you'll bend the plates and restrict the airflow. So if you're going to brush, which a lot of people don't recommend, a lot of people just recommend using the water spray, but if you're going to brush, you got to do it in the direction of the plates, which in this case is up and down, so you go like this. And it gets a lot of them off. If you want to do a real good job, you could remove the 4 screws, 5/16 screws, or bolts in this case. There's one in each corner of that grate. You remove that grate, and then you can get to it easier to brush it off or pick out the material in there. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to go up and down with the brush and clean it that way. And just a couple more tips for you. We'll call these pro tips. When you're doing the brushing and cleaning, do it when the compressor's not running. Because while it's running, you have the air pressure sucking the material back toward the grates, working against you. So as you brush, the material is not as likely to fall away because it's got air pressure pulling it back and holding it in place. So you're fighting against the flow of air when you're doing it while it's running. But as you can see, I was still able to make a huge difference in how clean the grate is there. Another pro tip, keep the area around the condensing unit free of pine needles and debris and leaves and such, which you can see I have not done here. So we're going to come back in a little bit with a rake, and we're going to clean out probably an area 5 foot on either side of it and in front of it, and get all these needles and stuff away from it, so there's actually less material near here that can physically be sucked up into the machine. But we've cleaned it pretty good for right now, and I'm guessing I'll see a noticeable cooling effect in the house. Even though the air conditioning is working fine inside, there's no problems with it. This is just something I like to do on a regular basis for maintenance. And I would recommend you do it too, because keeping these coils clean is good system maintenance. And you know, air conditioning systems are kind of pricey. You want it to last as long as possible. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye for now.